Yes?
You know that thing at the start when it goes cupboard?
You mean the title sequence?
Yes.
Well, what about it?
Well, is it just me or has it changed at some point? Like recently-ish?
Changed? Well, you noticed that? Yes, well, you remember a while back when we missed 2020?
I do remember that. Yes, we got here and suddenly it was 2021.
Yes, well, I found out after that, apparently we were now filming in high definition, and the title sequence we had wasn't. So I was like, oh no. And I had to hurriedly remake it. I made it all from scratch. So it is slightly different because I made it as close to the original as I could, but obviously it's in higher definition now. I remade the vortex. I refilmed the cupboard because I couldn't find the original. I think the original footage would have been in high definition, but I couldn't find that. I refilmed that. I had to remake the logo.
See, that's the thing I wanted to bring up, the logo.
Yes, well, I mean, I managed it as best as I could. I kept the original background. I didn't remake that. I'm not going to be able to even come close to doing that a second time. But, it's just new text in higher resolution on the old background.
But am I right in thinking the text isn't an exact match for the old one?
No, it's not. Well spotted. For example, Evil Twin, your name, I thought instead of having it all red, I'd have half cyan and half red, so, match your glasses.
Clever.
And then the other two are the JC and the and. I couldn't remember what fonts I'd used, so I just had to, make an approximation.
Yes, but you see, no, that's the thing. I mean, JC font, that's fine. I don't care. You do you.
That's very magnanimous of you.
Yes, but the curly and swoop-de-woo.
It's called an ampersand, Evil Twin.
I don't care. The curly and swoop-de-woo. It used to look like a D.
I'm sorry?
It used to look like a D.
The ampersand looked like a D.
Yeah, but not the new one. The old swoop-de-woo used to look like a D.
Yeah, I suppose it did a little bit.
And the new one doesn't look like a D. It just looks like a normal and swoop-de-woo.
Well, yeah, because it's in a different font.
Yes, but I miss the one that looks like a D.
Why?
Well, because it looked like the show was called JCD Evil Twin. It was funny.
Was it?
Well, yes, I miss it. JC, can you bring back the D-looking one?
I mean, that's going to take so much time and effort to do. I'd have to go through all of my fonts just to find that specific one, and then remake it into that sort of style with the metal and the stone, and then that's going to take ages.
Well then, you better get started, haven't you?
Yeah, okay. Right, Evil Twin, I went through every single font we have, of which there are a lot. I went through them in alphabetical order. The correct font began with an S.
Oh gosh, so you have found it?
Yes, I found the right font. I found it.
And
then, it turns out the effect that we used 10 years ago to make the ampersand have that sort of three-dimensional chrome effect, turns out that doesn't exist anymore. That plugin no longer exists.
Oh dear.
Oh dear is right, Evil Twin. So I had to do that manually. Also, the color texture plugin for that sort of jade-looking stone also doesn't exist anymore.
Gosh, you had really bad luck with that, JC.
Didn't I just? So that took me ages to do. Then, of course, I had to reanimate it into the title sequence because we had, I had to do that.
Right.
So here it is, Evil Twin. Here is your new corrected title sequence. I hope you're going happy.
So, JC,
Yes.
I am goating happy.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Did you remember to do the Christmas one at the same time?
Oh no.
Cupboard.